Paces are going to be around 550 to 615 per minute mile pace. I got the HOKA Mach X2s on right now. Yeah, I got these all cinched up. And I'm a little nervous because I've heard some stories and some tales where the Achilles gets pretty banged up here on this shoe. So on this shoe, I'm just going to keep this flap up. This shoe, I'm going to keep this flap down. I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not, but we'll see. I got my Solomon socks on. Already they feel a little, like they feel very secure. So that's the good news. But they do feel a little, more stiff. Like, yeah, there's not like a whole lot of give here in this section. I would say kind of a rigid material, but essentially this doesn't really give too much, unlike the Mach 6. This material feels more like a suede. Anyway, I'm gonna take these out for a 8 by 100 meter interval with like a mile-ish warm-up, 2-minute rests in between. Paces are gonna be around 550 to 615 per minute mile pace. So we're gonna give that a shot, and then we'll see how these shoes fare. See how I fare during this run. So let's go ahead and get outside and enjoy the nice day. So I actually use the rearmost eyelet also to tie the shoes. So far in, I'm a mile in with about, 3/4 of a mile to go. So doing good so far. I do need to slow down a bit because I'm still warming up. And I'm already, slow down. Anyway, I'm gonna keep working on running slow for this warm up. Pick it up when we're doing faster paces. Walking a little bit to get my heart rate down. Feel a little bit better now. But yeah, about a half mile to go. So the foam honestly feels really comfortable so far. I think that's one of the surprising things about this is that it feels definitely like a race day shoe and not like a intermediate or just a speed training shoe. It's definitely a racing shoe for sure. So the foam is really nice and comfortable. It doesn't deaden out thus far, and it's pretty responsive. So all in all, really good. Get heart rate's down, I'm gonna pick it up again, just for the remaining part of my warm-up. I'm gonna go between 550 and 615, 100 meters per interval with 2-minute cooldowns. There's a guy who just passed in front. I'm gonna get some space so I'm not so encroaching on his paces and whatnot. So give me just a second. Speed right past him. So, relatively easy effort overall, and I got 7 more of those to go. So, with about 45 seconds to go on my last one, that was good, but climbed up a little bit of a hill. So, still hit the paces pretty well, feeling good. I think my challenge is just to make sure I'm going to be slowing down and not putting out too much effort for the rest periods between each of the intervals, which always is the most obvious thing, but not always easy to execute. All right, 23 seconds to go. I'm also happy to see I'm hitting these paces without really any sort of pre-interval training, that much build up to this part. So obviously these are a little bit easier when I'm running at slower paces with recoveries in between. But 550 to 615, I don't know, that doesn't seem too bad. I could probably up it to like 12
100-meter intervals, but I figured 8 was a good starting point, since I really haven't been training that much since my triathlon. So 10 seconds to go to start the next one. So incidentally, even though I thought I was hitting the right paces, I think I was going a little bit slower. So I'm really going to make a concerted effort to ensure I'm actually going to, 30 seconds left, I'm going to hit each pace right from the start at 550 and try to maintain that through the entire interval of 100 meters. So I'm going to have to start a little bit earlier than 100 meters, but that's okay. I think I'll start at like 7 seconds. So we'll give that a shot and see if I can hit it right on the money. So 8 seconds left. All right. So I think I hit it a little bit better throughout the entire interval. Let's pause and see what it was. Oh yeah, much better. 5:48. Okay. I think starting at 8 seconds before and just hitting it a little bit harder will help me get to the paces for that specific interval. And also, by the way, I'm feeling not too bad on my right Achilles. My left one seems totally fine. My right one seems to need to be adjusted. I think this fold might be a bad idea. I'm going to change it to fold up like that and see if that doesn't improve the comfort. Feels like it is already. It's hard to tell when you're doing your initial paces. Okay, so we're at 18 seconds left. Much better, 5:45. I even started a few seconds later, so not too shabby for a 215-pound guy. I've been more familiar with like 600 meters, 400 meters, even 800 meters more than once, than 200 meters. So it's an interesting way to switch it up. I'm hoping I'll progress back into 800 meters here shortly. Alright, excuses time. We started that last one on hill, so I feel like I petered out a little bit more quickly. Oh well, get on the next one. Doing pretty good though. Alright, start my next one. So I think I've reached the point at which my right foot Achilles might be getting raw. It's hard to tell. It feels irritated, but I really don't know how much or how significant my Achilles is affected. So we're going to go ahead and check it out once we get home. I'm just on my rest period here, and it's going to get loud because somebody's using their mower. But I have about 30 seconds left of my interval rest, and then about half a mile to go before I need to start headed home. All right, see you.
There's really not that much pain, it's just noticeable unusual discomfort. But yeah, like that's, there's nothing there. I've seen some people with very unlucky circumstances. Now granted, I already put 3 to 4 miles. That's where I'm at for my run today.
So as far as more details and more specifics, great in the performance department. I found the shoe to be very fast. If you typically don't use these on back-to-back days, then I would say you're going to have a great performance from these shoes. If you need to use these on back-to-back days, I would just make sure that your Achilles is able to adapt. So kind of gradually build into the shoe a little bit more. Don't try to use this every single day, day after day. You'll want to definitely build the tolerance from your Achilles before you start exercising that shoe in that type of way. So, hope you found the video helpful. Please consider subscribing and hit that like button. And the next time somebody asks you what your favorite running YouTube channel is, just tell them it's time to run.